Hello and welcome to the Williamsville Wire. I am Ryan Mendenhall, joined alongside tonight Gavin Shuffler. Dylan Ferris, unfortunately, was feeling sick, so he could not make it tonight. Got a big one tonight for the Bullets at Maroa. Obviously, last year the Bullets got out to a huge lead against Maroa, and then, kind of collapsed. Ended up losing that game. So huge one here tonight, especially coming off of that loss against Tolono. The defense was not great in that game. They played all man. Have a feeling you might see the 1-3-1 tonight. Maroa comes out. They're 10-11 this year, 2-3 in the Sangamo. Obviously, they didn't have Mitch Williams for the first half of the year. He's been back for about a month now. They're starting to play a little better recently. They lost on Saturday to Paxton Buckley, 60-35. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after the national anthem. Sorry about that. We are back after the national anthem. Still 3 minutes until tip. As I was saying, Maroa, they're inconsistent. Lost on Saturday. They're at Auburn on Friday, so this is a huge week for them. But also a huge week for Williamsville. They have Maroa tonight, obviously. They're at Porta on Friday. That's a huge game in the conference. And then they play Benton on Saturday. That's going to be a big one. Gavin, what are your thoughts about how the season's gone, and especially this hard week?
Yeah, Saturday was a tough loss, but we've seen games where, Brayden Salien's had close to 40, like 36 points. We've seen games where Blake has 25 and Carson has 25. But it's not been for a while that we've had 2 out of our 3 best players have scored more than 20 points. So I think coming down this final stretch, we need a win streak. I think we're going to need to start seeing more evened out scoring. So, teams don't have to lock down one guy coming into playoffs. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, it's been a while since multiple guys have been in that, 20-point range. Bullets haven't scored as much as they have earlier in the year. They were usually up in the 60s, sometimes the 70s early on. They've kind of been down in the 40s and 50s now. So that's something to think about here tonight. But congratulations to you guys. 8th grade BBs headed to state, beat Plains last night. How was that?
Yeah, it was great. We haven't beat them since 6th grade, so it was pretty good. Played great defense. Didn't score the best, but we got it done, so that's all that matters.
That's right. So you guys will play at 10 a.m. on Saturday, 7:30 on Saturday night. Bullets will be taking on Benton in the Riverton Shootout. Just a few minutes away from tip. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. just a few moments away from tip-off here. Bullets taking on Maroa-Forsyth. Huge conference game as Maroa is going to win the tip. It'll be Ryan Shepard bringing it up, guarded by Blake Shuffler to Ian Reed on the wing. The Bullets start in man-to-man. Williams down low, tries to get it to Lee, and it's stolen by Shuffler. Shuffler is going to bring it up for Williamsville. Finds Bodine in the corner. Back up top to Shuffler to Sailing. Trojans are in a 1-3-1 to start. Saw this on Saturday against PBL. Shuffler back to Sailing. Down low, Bodine, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Lee.
Great pass, I mean.
Yeah, great pass, just got to finish that. Kind of did the reverse, should have went up strong. Williams on the other end finds Ian Reed. Up top, it's Lee, guarded by Bodine. Hands it off with Williams. Williams back to Reed, Reed to Shepard. Kind of a weave up top, finds Doss, back to Reed, he's going to drive. Kicks to Williams, guarded by Doran. Shepard in the corner now. Nothing going so far offensively for Maroa. In the corner, Williams shot fakes, drives baseline. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Bodine. Looked like he went straight up. Could have been a jump ball. They get the foul. It's Bodine's first.
I mean, they'll call fouls when you go up strong like that, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's going to get 2 free throws. First one is no good. We'll see how long Maroa wants to stay in that 1-3-1. After the kind of the first 4 or 5 possessions, they pulled it away. Kind of sat in a 2-3 for the remainder of the game on Saturday. Williams' second is good.
I think after seeing the zone, the 1-3-1 on Auburn against us, they probably run it to see what we can do against them.
Yeah, exactly. Shuffler drives. He's got nowhere to go. Finds Bodine in the corner. He's going to be trapped. Gets it back to Shuffler up top. To Sailing now. Back to Shuffler. Shot fakes. He's going to try a 3. It is good. Blake Shuffler gets his scoring started for the Bullets. Now it is a 3-1 lead. Williams brings it up for Maroa. Hands it off to Shepard, guarded by Shuffler. Finds Reed. Going to drive back up top, finds Shepard. Williams in the corner, drives baseline. Nowhere to go. He's trapped. Gets it to Reed up top. Doss now back to Reed. He's going to drive. Throws up a floater, no good. Rebounded by Lee. No box out from Doran. Allows the offensive rebound, and Maroa will reset. Williams has it up top.
A lot of stalling for Maroa this first quarter.
Yeah, long possessions. Obviously no shot clock tonight. Williams drives. Shot fakes, now puts up a floater, rolls out, and another offensive rebound. Williams shot fakes twice, gets it to Doss over to Lee. Guarded by Bodine, he's going to drive, pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Another offensive rebound. Sailing couldn't get it, and it's missed again. Doran collects the rebound. Finds Shuffler, he's going to drive. Gets it up to Sailing, back to Shuffler now on the wing. Maroa still in that 1-3-1. Finds the 45 pass. Bodine goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Great find from Sailing. Bodine just cuts. No one's watching him. Gets to the basket. Gets 2 free throws.
Backside is wide open on 1-3-1, so that's a good look there.
Yeah, especially for Bodine. He's not going to shoot a whole lot of threes. You know, it's got to be what he has to do tonight. You know, cut to the basket and try to find himself open. His first free throw is good. Bullets lead 4-1, 5:13 to play in the first quarter. Second is no good, way short. Rebounded by Sanders. He goes back up, and he's going to finish. Great offensive rebound, and gets the points to go. Shuffler picking up Shepard full court now. Gets it to Williams on the left wing. Lee now at the free throw line. Hands it off to Williams, nowhere to go. Lee's going to try a 3. It is good. 6-4 now. He's going to shoot a lot of them. Likes to play off the dribble as well. But he's got to be a guy that has to step up if Maroa wants to hang around. Shuffler finds Doran in the corner. And Bullets almost turn. They do turn it over. It's Brady Doss with the steal. He's going to drive on Sailing. Has to pick up his dribble back out to Williams. Guarded by Bodine, hands it off with Shepard, guarded by Shuffler. Finds Doss in the corner. He's going to drive on Sailing, finds Shepard. And it's poked away, stolen by Sanders. Finds Shuffler. He's going to drive baseline. Has to reverse it back out to Doran. And he throws it away. And Lee at the other end is going to throw it down for a tie game. Wow. All tied up at 6 here, halfway through the first quarter. Shuffler has it. He's going to reverse it back up top to Sailing. Finds Shuffler, open for a 3. He's going to take it. No good. Offensive rebound, Bodine. To Sailing. He's going to try a 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Doran. And I think they're going to get a foul now on Maroa.
Both teams not really boxing out too well right now.
No. Bullets already have 3 offensive rebounds. Maroa got, I think, 3 in 1 possession. Shuffler has it out of bounds. He's going to find Doran. Hits him in the corner for 3. Way off. Rebounded by Sailing. Gets it to Doran. He's going to drive. No good, but he's going to be fouled.
On the floor, I guess. That's what they're saying.
Wow, they're going to call it on the floor. I mean, he was absolutely going up. It looks like they will send him to the line. Another offensive rebound. That's 4 for Williamsville already. Kind of the 1-3-1 causing them some issues. Had a couple turnovers. Doran's first is good.
Bullets need to keep driving to the basket. Their free throw percentage is pretty high right now. So
yeah, they got 3 guys who shoot over 70%. Sailing's in the 80s. As Doran's going to pick up Williams full court as he made his second. Now it's 8-6 Williamsville. Williams. Lee's going to come and set a slip screen. He's going to go to the basket and be a foul on the floor. It's a great set play for Maroa. They're going to call that foul on Shuffler. Act like you're going to set a screen for Williams, who you know is going to be really aggressive, and then just slip it and get to the basket. Kendrick Morris will check in now for Ryan Shepard for Maroa. Williams has it in the corner, fakes the handoff with Lee, tries to drive baseline. Great defense from Doran. Williams goes up left-handed, no good, but he gets the foul on Doran. 33 fouls for Williamsville in this first quarter. Williams is back to the line. Misses the first. .305 left. Williams' second is good. 2 for 4 from the line. Still on that 1-3-1. Bodine has it up top, finds Doran. They're going to run Sailing to the corner. Thought about a 3. He's trapped. Nowhere to go. Gets it to Doran. Bodine now has it. He's going to try to drive. Finds Sailing up top. Back to Shuffler. 2:45 left. Lob. Doran. And Maroa picks it up. Got a deflection on that lob. And they find Doss underneath. Reed saves it. Nope. They're going to say Reed stepped out of bounds. So Maroa turns it back over. Garrett Tim in for Williamsville. He'll check in for Sanders.
Bullets need to get something going on these zones. They're not doing too well against them right now.
No, not very comfortable. Adding Tim now adds another shooter.
They're in man now, so.
Maroa is going to match up in man. It's like some split action here. Shuffler has it. Bodine's going to come and set a high ball screen. Shuffler pulls up from the free throw line. It is good. So now Shuffler has 5 here in the opening quarter. Morris drives, finds Lee. Lee gets to the basket, and he's going to be called for a charge. Shuffler stood in there and took it. Risky with 1 foul. But Maroa turns it over again, and it'll be Bullets ball. And now Lee's going to come out. Shepard back in.
Lee has 2 fouls, so giving him a break there.
Maroa back in man again. Doran has it on the wing. They hit Tim up top, finds Shuffler. Sailing comes off a double screen, pulls up from the volleyball line. It is good. Rattles in, so Braden Sailing hits a three.
I'm not seeing the vision from Maroa being in man. They were just locking us up in zone.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking there. Bullets weren't comfortable against the zone, and then they go to man. So Sailing has his first points of the night. 13-7 lead, and it's tipped by Bodine. It'll go to Williamsville. Another Maroa turnover. Sanders will come in for Bodine now. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Wonder if it's something if Sanders is in the game, they'll play the zone. Maybe not, they'll stick in man. Doran has it, they're gonna clear out the side. He's gonna go right-handed down to the basket, kicks out to Shuffler in the corner, guarded by Williams. Drives up top to Sailing, finds Doran. Doran spins, tries to draw contact, no contact, missed the layup, rebounded by Doss. Doss will bring it up, guarded by Sailing, finds Williams on the wing. Screen from Reed. Williams, great defense from Doran. Williams tries to go left, gets it back out to Reed. He's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled by Sanders. So Bullets, fourth foul. If Maroa wants to be aggressive, maybe get to the basket. They might get in the bonus here, as Lee's going to come back in for Doss.
Bullets were in foul trouble Saturday, too. Don't like to see that.
No, and Bodine looks like now he's going to check in for Shuffler, give him a quick break. But yeah, no, they've been in foul trouble the past few games. Especially, you know, Doran had 4 against Tolono, Shuffler had 4. Part of the reason why Tolono started to come back is because, you know, they just ISO'd against Shuffler and he couldn't do anything because he had 4 fouls.
Yeah.
45 seconds to play now. Maroa still has it. Reed in the corner to Morris, guarded by Tim. Steps back, thought about the 3, kicks it back out to Reed. Williams in the other corner, contested 3, no good. Rebounded by Lee. And one, fouled by Sanders. He got the offensive rebound, goes up strong and finishes. So I believe if that's on Sanders, that's his second. It will be on Sanders. So maybe he'll have to sit out now for majority of the rest of the half. 13-9, Bullets lead.
Lee is one of the biggest kids we've seen this year besides Warsaw Hamilton big, but
yeah, Cooper Knowles easily. Obviously, the dude from Benton we'll see on Saturday is going to be the biggest dude we've seen all year, and he's going to be hard to stop. But yeah, Lee's one of the.
This is a good challenge for the boards.
It is. You got to box him out, and Bullets have not done that so far. 20 seconds to play. Bullets are going to waste some time here. Hold for the last shot.
Sailing zone.
Yep, Sailing has it up top. Kind of their 2-3 zone now. So mentioned they'll go between the man 1-3-1 and 2-3. Shuffler lobbed to Doran, missed the layup. 5 seconds to play. Lee gets it up to Williams, tipped away by Shuffler, kept it in bounds. Doran has it at the buzzer, no good. So after one, the Bullets lead 13-9. The 1-3-1 caused them a little bit of problems in the first quarter. Obviously, Sanders is in foul trouble. Got to clean that up as well.
Missed 2 pretty much wide open layups this quarter.
Yep. So. Got some things to clean up, but overall not bad quarter. We'll be back for the start of the second. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Bullets lead Maroa 13-9. Maroa played 3 different kinds of defenses in the first quarter. Williamsville missed some open layups. Sanders is in foul trouble. Turned the ball over a couple times.
Maroa and man here.
Shuffler has it up top, guarded by Kenny Morris finds Bodine at the high post. Tries to get it to Sailing, tipped, finds the hands at Tim. Back to Doran, Sailing, back up top to Shuffler. Dribbles around, finds Sailing. Gets it to Shuffler in the corner now. He's going to drive baseline, spins. Up top to Tim, drives lefty. Ball fakes, goes up, and the shot is good. Garrett Tim in the scoring column now for Williamsville. Good to see that. He's kind of struggled shooting the three this year. So, you know, if you can get downhill and get some points, you're being productive. Williams, deep three at the other end is no good. Another offensive rebound for Maroa. It is Morris. He's going to drive. No contact. Rebounded by Shuffler. He's going to bring it up. Tim thought about the three in the corner. Up top, Dorn. He's going to drive. Finds Bodine underneath. Goes up. Right-handed, no good. I think he could have just went up right away and not dribbled, but the rebound is pulled down by Williams. Hands it off to Morris. Now to Luke Smith into the game for the Trojans. In the corner, Williams. Up top to Reed. And Maroa is going to call a 30-second timeout, get the offense organized. We'll be back after the timeout. Going back to the live wire after the timeout called by Maroa. Bullets lead 15-9, 6:34 to play. It'll be Luke Smith to inbound from the sideline in front of the Bullets bench. Gets it into Cabron Lee. Over to Ian Reed on the wing, guarded by Tim. Back up top to Lee, guarded by Bodine. Back to Reed now. He's going to drive. Lee sets a screen. Williams. And he throws it out of bounds. Great defense from both Doran and Bodine to force another Maroa turnover. It'll be Shuffler to bring it up for Williamsville. Morris picking him up full court. Finds Bodine on the wing. Tim to Sailing. Bodine now in the short corner. He's going to try to post up Reed. Back out to Tim. Tim's going to drive left. Tries to get to the basket. Lost it. Picked up by Doran. Goes up, and the layup is good. Ball's loose and just finds the hands of Doran. And he's got 4. Shuffler picking up Morris full court. Finds Williams up top now. Get the offense figured out. Luke Smith over to Ian Reed. Morris on the wing now. Williams. They're trying to ISO Lee against Doran. He has it. He's going to drive left against Doran. One-legged fadeaway is good. So Lee has 9 of Maroa's 11 points. Doran, guarded by Williams, drives left, spins, picks it up, finds Sailing. Sailing's gonna drive, puts up a layup, no good, rebounded by Lee. Morris goes up, no good, rebounded by Doran. I believe Doran is fouled there by Morris, got him on the arm. So Bullets ball. I think the defense has looked pretty good for Williamsville, just got to box out and limit the second chances.
Yep. Still in man.
Yeah, I'm not. They did this on Saturday. They played the 1-3-1 in the first quarter, and they didn't bring it back out the rest of the game. I mean, I think it's worked the best for him here. Sailing's going to drive left-handed, goes up, no, gets the layup to go, rolls in. So Sailing now with 5. Morris on the other end, guarded by Shuffler, spins, gives it to Williams. He's going to drive, going to jump stop, misses the layup, rebounded by Sailing. He's going to push, finds Doran. Corner 3 is no good. Great tip from Lee finds the hands of Ian Reed. Doran now 0 for 3 on threes to start this game. Like to see him knock one down. Morris drives, lost it. It'll stay with Maroa, out of bounds on Shuffler. Morris to inbound. Throws it to Lee. Tip by Doran, stolen by Shuffler. Finds Doran. Layup is good. Great find from Shuffler. Great finish from Doran. And the Bullets lead by 10. Morris to Reed. Reed drives, hands it off to Brady Doss back in the game for the Trojans. Up top, Ian Reed now finds Morris. He's going to drive on Shuffler, spins, goes up, and one. Little spin move, scoop layup goes. That's a great finish from Morris.
Foul on Carson Doran, maybe.
They call that on Doran?
Maybe on the reach when he was driving. I don't know. No, that was on Blake.
It will be on Shuffler, so that is Shuffler's second foul. Not a guy that fouls a whole lot. Had 4 against Tolono Unity Saturday night. Obviously, he's going to stay in. Coach Beard trusts his senior point guard. Morris's free throw, no good. Rebounded by Tim. Finds Sailing, gives it over to Shuffler. Bullets lead by 8. Sailing guarded by Williams. Finds Doran in the corner. He's going to drive left-handed. Finds Bodine underneath. Corner. Garrett Tim. He's going to drive left-handed. Picks it up. Finds Shuffler. He's going to try a deep 3. It is no good. Rebounded by Brady Doss. In the corner, Morris tries a 3 for the Trojans off the top of the backboard, rebounded by Doran. Finds Shuffler wide open on the other end of the court, and he's going to lay it in. So Shuffler adds to his scoring total. Great assist from Carson Doran. Reed up top, Williams now back to Reed. Picks it up, cross-court pass to Doss. Finds Reed in the corner. It's Morris guarded by Shuffler. We'll see if they want to be aggressive and maybe try to get Shuffler his 3rd foul. Up top, Ryan Shepard back into the game, guarded by Sailing. Finds Doss, and they're going to get a 5-second call on Shepard. Great defense from Sailing. And Bullets forcing another turnover. Defense has been pretty good to start this one.
Not the best scoring half, but defense is kind of helping our offense out.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if the offense isn't going to be as good as it can be, defense has got to be there, and it has. Doran gets downhill, drives right-handed, missed the layup, rebounded by Ian Reed. It's got to be one that you can finish, and I think he knows that. Williams on the other end, a 3 is good. Mitch Williams now has 5. Knocks down his first 3 of the night, 23-16, 2:10 left, and a foul's going to be called on Williams. Tried to go for the steal and ran right into Sailing. Shuffler has it up top, guarded by Kendrick Morris. He's going to drive left-handed. In the corner, it is Tim. Goes back right, finds Shuffler back in the corner, shot fakes. He's going to drive right and pull it back out. Great defense from Shepard. Finds Tim. Tim drives left-handed. Nowhere to go. Finds Doran. He spins on Doss. Finds Bodine underneath. Back out to Sailing. Shuffler now. Bodine up top. Split action. Sailing was wide open under the basket, and Bodine threw it over his head out of bounds. Great play call. Great back door. Just couldn't execute.
It was wide open.
Yeah, that's got to be one, especially come postseason time. You can't have those miscues. Cabron Lee back into the game for the Trojans. Reed has it at the elbow to Shepard. Williams now guarded by Doran. Up top to Brady Doss. Back to Williams. A minute 18 to play. Williams drives left-handed, missed the layup. Another offensive rebound by Lee. He's been great on the offensive glass. Williams tries a 3, in and out, rebounded by Sailing. Shuffler has it up top. He's going to drive left to Doran. He's going to drive right on Doss. Jump stops in the corner. Tim up to Sailing. 45 seconds to play. Coach Beard is going to call a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Back after the 30-second timeout from the Bullets will be Shuffler. Maybe, I would assume they're going to hold for one. Coach Beard probably drawing up a design play for the end of the half. Maroa now in a 2-3 zone. So Bullets can just hold it up top. No ball pressure at all. That's exactly what Shuffler's going to do. He hasn't even moved. He's just standing there with the ball. Still standing there, and now they're going to go try to trap him. Find Sailing. Sailing finds Shuffler, and Shepard is going to pick up a foul. They had fouls to give, so not a terrible foul. Reset the defense, make the Bullets take it out of bounds. As Luke Smith will re-enter for Shepard. So that is his second foul. Shuffler now has it. 10 seconds to play. Here comes a set play. And they're going to get another foul on Maroa. That one by Kenny Morris. 8.5 seconds to play. Bullets have it out of bounds. Maroa cannot foul, otherwise Williamsville will go to the free throw line, as they'll be in the bonus. Doran has it. Sanders going to set a screen. Doran gets downhill, nowhere to go. 2 seconds to play. He's going to take a deep two, air ball, rebounded by Luke Smith, and that will conclude the first half. Bullets lead Maroa 23-16. Shuffler leads the scoring with 7, followed by Sailing with 5, Doran with 4. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, second half action. Welcome back. Start of the second half. The Bullets leading Maroa-Forsyth 23-16. Bullets defense has been solid. They haven't gotten the rebounds though. Got to work on that in the second half. Maroa's 1-3-1 caused the Bullets some issues. They've gone out of it since. It's Lee now, throws it out of bounds, and it will be Bullets ball. So Maroa turns it over to start the second half. It's kind of been what's hurt them tonight. You know, the turnovers, just unforced, miscues, and yet they're only down 7 to one of the best teams in the state for 2A. Shuffler to Bodine, Sailing. Back to Shuffler, he's gonna drive, puts up a shot, no good, and it'll go out of bounds to the Trojans off of Sanders. I think that's a great shot, kind of a fadeaway, mid-range from the elbow. I think they could have found a better one that possession. Shepard over to Lee, guarded by Bodine, finds Williams. Bodine picks him up. He's going to try to draw contact. One-legged fadeaway is good. Mitch Williams has 7. And Bullets are only up 5. Shuffler drives, finds Doran, drives left-handed, thought about spinning, gives it up to Bodine instead. Shuffler backdoors in the corner. Doran thought about the 3. He's going to drive right-handed, try to get contact. He goes up strong, and he finishes the layup. So Doran now has 8. Lee, guarded by Bodine, hands it off with Williams. Bodine switches onto him. Williams tries to back down Bodine, tries to draw contact, no contact. Air ball rebounded by Sailing. Up to Shuffler, quick transition, 3 is good, and the Bullets now lead by 10. Blake Shuffler adds to his scoring total. He's now got 10. Oh, backdoor, Sailing's in a foul. It'll be underneath. Or no, they will say 2 shots. Seems like Sailing, past week or 2, he's been getting backdoored a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've noticed that or not. He's not the best on-ball defender.
Yeah.
But he's a very good defensive player because he knows where to be. You know, he knows help side, you know. He's just been getting backdoor. He's just losing sight of his man. Free throw by Doss is good.
A lot of times he'll be guarding the shooter, and I think maybe he's face guarding them a little too much, and he gets backdoored. So.
Yep, takes his eye off him for a split second, and they just backdoor on him. Doss's second is good. 28-20, Bullets lead now. Shuffler brings it up. Maroa in man-to-man. Again, I'm not sure why they haven't gone back to that 1-3-1. It seemed to work a little bit for him. Shuffler now in the corner. Sanders ball screen. They find Sailing in the corner. Picked up by Williams. Opposite side, Doran spins. Great defense from Brady Doss. Doran has to give it up to Shuffler. He drives and spins. Shepard, great defense. Sailing quick. 3. It is good. Sailing drills it right in Mitch Williams' face. His second 3. He's got 8. Williams now guarded by Sailing. Bullets lead by 11, 5:40 to play. Williams hands it off to Shepard. Up top, Ian Reed over to Brady Doss. To Lee, he's going to post up Bodine one-on-one. He's going to get by Bodine.
I thought it was a hook. Called a push
yeah,
on
I think
Bodine,
that absolutely could have been a hook. But there will be a foul called on Bodine, his second.
Already 2 fouls and 30s.
Yeah, can't pick up a third. You know, they need him in this game. Shepard can't get it in. He does eventually find Lee in the corner. Going to try to ISO Bodine again. Has to give it up to Reed. Great defense from Bodine. Williams up top, guarded by Doran. Has to pick it up. Hands it off to Lee up top. He's going to try to ISO Bodine again. Kicks it out. Williams, another 3 is good. Mitch Williams drains a 3. He's got 10, and Maroa cuts it back down to 8.
It's not a great closeout there. Got to close out on the shooters.
Sailing drives left-handed. Great defense from Shepard. Nowhere to go. Picks it up. Finds Shuffler. Williams kind of face guarding him a little bit there. Got to pick your poison sometimes. Bodine in the corner. Back to Shuffler. Bodine sets a screen. Shuffler thought about a 3. He gives it up instead to Sailing. He's going to drive right-handed. Righty layup. Rolls out. It'll be tipped by Sanders. Falls into the hands of Sailing. Out of bounds. So it'll go back to Maroa. I think Sailing, he's been getting to the basket a lot more this year. He was doing really well at finishing earlier in the year. He's just kind of been missing a lot of layups here recently. Just concentration, get back to it.
It's not like they're way off or anything. They're just...
No. I mean, sometimes it's unfortunate. Flare screen. Williams tries another three, and it rolls in. Goes around the rim, hits the backboard, hits the back square, and falls. Back down to 5. Williams has his third three of the night.
Not guarding him once again.
Got to get over those flares with a hand in the air. Sanders has it up top. Split action. Doran. Quick three. No good. He's 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Williams catch and shoot a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Sailing. A foul's going to be called, I believe, on Brady Doss. Shoved Sailing after he grabbed the rebound.
You need to get to the basket if you're the Bullets here.
Yeah, seems like they've been settling for a lot of threes, which, you know, obviously, me and Dylan Ferris have said all year, I mean, as much as they want to rely on the three, you can't do it every game. Saw that against Auburn. 9 for 41, you lose by 3, only giving up 32 points. If you get to the basket, maybe get some easy layups, you win that game. Doran has it in the corner. He's going to drive right on cue, goes to basket, but it's blocked. He gets it back, goes up, and one. Carson Doran.
That's Lee's third foul, so.
Gets his own rebound and goes up. So, yeah, Lee's third. See if they want to stick with him. I think they'll have to. You know, there's only 12 minutes of game time left. So, you know, if you can get through the third quarter without the third, I think he'll be fine. Doran's free throw is good. Started off slow at the line. At the beginning of the year, he's really picked it up. One of the best free throw shooters the Bullets have. Kendrick Morris over to Ian Reed. To Lee now. Williams posting up Doran. He slips. He's double teamed by Shuffler, and Doran in the other corner finds Morris. He tries a three. No closeout from Sanders, and Morris hits a three. And they answer 34-29, 3:10 to play in the third quarter. Bodine in the corner. Drives. Kicks. Carson Doran to Shuffler. He's going to drive on Morris. Floater. Fading away and hits. Blake Shuffler now has 12, and a timeout is called, I believe. Is that by Williamsville or Maroa?
Williamsville.
Be called by Williamsville. So we'll be back in about 30 seconds here after the timeout. Back after the timeout. Bullets still only lead by 7, you know, kind of against Olympia. Slow first half, long bus ride. They just came out in the second half, really explosive, high energy. Maroa's hanging around, and Mitch Williams has seemed to catch fire. They're in a box set here. Might try to maybe find him for some type of shot. He's going to run off a screen by Bodine. Nowhere to go with it. He has to give it back out to Brady Doss. To Morris, guarded by Shuffler. Morris behind the back. Has to give it up. Ian Reed, a quick three. Catch and shoot. Short, rebounded by Doran. Doran's 6th rebound of the night. 4th defensive rebound. Sailing, drives, finds down low. Sanders goes up and one. The Bullets, and they've gotten to the basket. They've been effective. And another chance at an and one, this time by Sanders.
Thought it might have been on Lee, but they ended up calling it on Doss.
Yeah, that's huge for Maroa. You obviously don't want Lee to pick up his 4th. Sanders' free throw. No good. Rebounded by Lee.
Full timeout.
The full timeout called by Maroa, so we'll be back in about a minute. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Back to Williamsville Wire. I'm Ryan Mindenhall, joined alongside Gavin Shuffler. Word? Never mind, must be fake. Rumor that school has been canceled tomorrow, must be fake. Got me for a second, Lucas Hollinstead, playing around a little bit. It'll be Maroa ball. Reed is trapped. He finds Morris. Back up top, Ian Reed. Mitch Williams, guarded by Doran on the wing. Reed sets a high ball screen. Williams gives it up to Morris. He's going to ISO Shuffler, gets to the basket, blocked by Bodine. Is picked up by Lee. Reed has it up top. Morris trying to post up Lee against Garrett Tim. Maroa can't find him. 3 by Brady Doss. It is no good. Rebounded by Bodine. Throws it ahead to Garrett Tim. Tim kicks it out, Sailing. Corner 3 in transition. Left it short. Rebounded by Lee. Tipped. Doran comes away with it. There'll be a scuffle on the floor. Jump ball will stay with the Bullets. Great tip out from Doran, getting that second chance. Bullets in a 4-low set. Shuffler has it underneath. Gets it up top to Doran. Doran is going to spin. Sailing thought about backdooring, but he gets it up top. Shuffler now is going to drive. Left-handed, nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Doran. Doran over to Sailing. Almost threw it out of bounds. Sailing now back up top to Shuffler. Shuffler finds Sailing off of the double screen. Doran runs off the double screen. Wide open for a 3, but he decided not to take it. Finds Bodine now, the mid-post. Back to Doran. Tries to draw contact, goes up left. It's short. Offensive rebound. And he pulls it back out. His 3rd offensive rebound of the game, 7th overall for Williamsville. Shuffler, quick 3 from the wing. No good. Bodine tips. No good. Tim, 3rd chance, and it goes.
Might have been a push-off for the offensive rebound by Reed. Bodine,
yeah, I'm not sure there.
We'll take it, though.
Wasn't called. Bullets, 2 offensive rebounds, and they're posting up Lee on the other end. He's going to be fouled, so he'll get 2 shots.
That's on Bodine. That'll be his 3rd.
We'll see. Looks like it will. It'll go on, actually, Braden Sailing, his 2nd foul of the night. Obviously, that's not as big of a deal. He's a guy that doesn't foul much. Lee's free throw is good. Ryan Shepard returns. He replaces Brady Doss. Looks like Luke Smith will head up to the scores table and check in here after the 2nd free throw. If it is good, the shot is up. It is good. So Luke Smith will check in for Lee, maybe so he doesn't pick up his 4th before the 4th quarter. Lee has 11. Williams 13 for the Trojans. They've done majority of the scoring. 20 seconds to play. Bullets lead 40-31. Shuffler to Sailing. They're going to stall it out.
Yep.
See what set play they want to run here. They try to hand it off to Doran, and the Bullets turn it over. Shuffler tried to hand it off, and they just lost it out of bounds. Maybe some miscommunication, not sure. Dalton Root, he's going to check in for the first time tonight. He's going to replace Shuffler, get him another 15 extra seconds before the 4th quarter. Root picking up Morris, 5 seconds to play, and he's going to intentionally foul. You know, he's appeared in 23 of the Bullets' 25 games. Really only comes into foul. He hasn't really gotten, you know, a whole lot of minutes. Sanders is going to come in for Tim.
Tolono, he got a couple shots off.
He got a couple shots off, got a little bit of minutes there, missed 2 threes. Maybe he could be a guy that becomes a bigger part, deflected out of bounds by Doran. You know, when they play that 1-3-1, maybe Watkins is another one. You know, he played in that 1-3-1 a little bit last year. Reed gets it into Williams, 4 seconds to play. He's going to go all the way to the basket, missed the layup, rebounded by Lee, just back into the game. He finishes. So Bullets, after the 3rd, lead 40-33. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the Williamsville Wire. Fourth quarter action between the Bullets and the Maroa-Forsyth Trojans. Bullets only lead by 7 here. This is going to be a really tough week for Williamsville. They got Maroa tonight. Obviously, they play Porta on Friday and then Benton on Saturday. Here's Lee. He's going to ISO Bodine. Nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble. Finds Shepard on the other side of the court, guarded by Sailing. Goes right-handed, hands it off with Lee. We'll see if maybe they try to ISO Lee and Williams a little bit more. Try to come back in this game. Williams now up top, guarded by Doran. Double screen up top is going to be set between Reed and Lee. They're going to back that off. Williams hands it off with Reed. Finds Lee in the corner. Ryan Shepard's three, long, rebounded by Bodine. Finds Shuffler. He's going to bring it up for Williamsville. And he dribbled it off of his knee, picked up by, I believe that was Shepard, but he fell on the ground and rolled over, so that's a travel. So Bullets get it back. Wild sequence of events there. Shuffler now has it. Guarded by Morris. He's going to drive left-handed. This Sailing now in the corner. Finds Sanders. Sailing back doors. Sanders gets it to Shuffler. Screen and roll. Shuffler floater is good. Shuffler now with 14 in the Bullets. Have a 9-point lead here in Maroa. Morris lost it. Gets it back. Williams now. He's going to drive right-handed on Doran. He goes up and one. Fouled, I believe, by Carson Doran. Williams now.
It'll be on Sailing.
Call that on. They're going to call that on Sailing.
Yeah,
that's twice now he's reached in off ball.
They're kind of running the same action where they put someone in the corner, have someone drive and look to kick out.
I've seen that from Williamsville plenty of times. Williams' free throw is good. I believe he has 16 now for Maroa.
Maroa's one shot to being really in this.
They are. They need one or two stops defensively and a couple good offensive possessions, and they can make this a game. Sanders has it up top, finds Shuffler. Two-man action, screen and roll. Shuffler downhill. He's going to go. Floater off the backboard, no good. It will stay with Williamsville. Shuffler has it out of bounds. Box set for the Bullets. Doran comes off the double screen. Shuffler comes off the same double screen, has it up top. Now Sailing's going to run through the double screen. Nothing going. Great defense from Shepard. Shuffler is going to drive. Nowhere to go. Puts up a shot. It is good. What a shot from Shuffler now. 16 for him. He's been that guy tonight for Williamsville, and they've needed points. Now he's going to get called for a block. That's his third foul. So he's got 3. Sailing's got 3. Bodine and Sanders each with 2.
Looks like they kind of headbutted there. Could have been offensive foul or defensive foul. They ended up choosing the defensive foul there.
Morris off of the Reed inbound, drives left-handed on Shuffler in the corner. Ryan Shepard's 3, long, rebounded by Doran. Doran's 8th rebound. Shuffler thought about a volleyball line three. He's going to pull it back out. He's going to drive left-handed on Morris. Goes up and one. Blake Shuffler has taken over this second half for Williamsville. He's got 18 points, maybe a 19th waiting if he can knock down the free throw. He's averaging 14 and a half on the year.
Blake and Morris are getting a little chippy out there.
Looks like officials are going to talk to Morris. I mean, they've been going at it all game. I mean, guarding each other full court. Shuffler's free throw left it short. Rebounded by Williams. Looks like Maroa is going to set up a play, maybe an ISO situation. Williams tried to ISO, but he has to pull it back out. Reed has it on the wing now. Cross-court pass to Brady Doss. He's going to drive baseline. Great defense from Saling to cut him off. Williams tries a deep three, and it's good. Mitch Williams hits a volleyball line three. And they're back down by 7.
It's not going away.
Saling now, three. Blocked by Lee, grabbed by Morris. Finds Lee, stolen by Doran. Doran finds Saling at the other end. Down low to Bodine. He finishes the layup. And the Bullets back up by 9.
Need a couple stops here.
Get a couple stops, get a couple baskets, get up in double digits if you're Williamsville, if you're Maroa. Got to get some points, got to get some stops. Morris up top, Ian Reed over to Mitch Williams, guarded by Carson Doran. That's been a great matchup tonight. Williams almost lost it, inches from going out of bounds. Now Morris has it, guarded by Shuffler. 4:20 to play.
Blake does have 3 fouls, so.
Yeah, be aggressive, maybe try to pick up, get him to pick up that 4th. You saw Tolono do that, and it worked pretty well for him. Ian Reed now on the wing, guarded by Sanders. Side is cleared out. Mitch Williams is going to drive baseline. Finds Doss in the corner. Thought about the 3. Finds Morris wide open up top for 3. Long. Rebounded by Lee. Up top, Morris is going to drive on Shuffler. And he gets the layup to go. Could have easily been a travel, not called, and Maroa back down by 7. Sanders, high ball screen with Shuffler. Shuffler gets downhill, tries the layup, no good, but he's fouled by Williams, so Shuffler will go back to the line. He's got 18 points in this one, leading Williamsville.
Garrett Tim coming in the game.
Cabron Lee has 15 for the Trojans. Williams, 19.
Pretty much a 2-man scoring game.
For Maroa. I mean, Williamsville, it's pretty much been Shuffler and Doran. Shuffler misses his first free throw, 0 for 2 at the line tonight. 74% free throw shooter. Second is good, so he knocks that one down. He's got 20. Williams picked up full court by Carson Doran. Trojans down 8. They need a couple baskets, 3:20 to play. ISO, Williams drives. One-legged fadeaway blocked by Doran, grabbed by Shuffler. The foul's going to be called on the Trojans. Second block on the night for Williamsville. Doran has 1 and Bodine has 1. Looks like Maroa. Looks like they're set up in a 2-3, but it's just the way that Williamsville is set up in offense. Shuffler hands it off with Doran on the right wing. Doran up top, drives left-handed on Doss. In the corner, Garrett Tim, shot fakes. Drives, stops out to Saling. He'll pull it back out, 2:55 to play. Over to Carson Doran. Williams face guarding Shuffler in the corner. Doran's going to drive right-handed instead. Does not go up with the layup. Finds Shuffler now running across the court to receive the ball. He's going to drive on Williams. Goes up, missed the layup. Gets his own rebound, and he gets a timeout. So great hustle from Shuffler, getting his own rebound, and then calling the timeout while laying on the floor. The Bullets will retain possession when we come back. Back after the timeout called by Williamsville. 2:35 to play. Bullets have it underneath the basket. Shuffler out to Sailing at the volleyball line up top. Gets it back to Shuffler now, guarded by Ian Reed. Haven't seen that matchup tonight. As they're going to switch now. Doss is on him. Bodine has it up top, guarded by Lee. Finds Shuffler. He's going to set a high ball screen. Shuffler. Another floater. No good. Rebounded by Doran. Doran up top. Garrett Tim thought about the three, but he gets it to Shuffler instead. Doran's fourth offensive rebound of the game. Doran drives baseline on Lee. He's going to go up. He gets a layup to go. Maroa quickly back on the other end. Mitch Williams to Morris. They need some quick points, down 10, 2 minutes left. Morris pulls up on Shuffler and he hits the 10-footer. Trojans still down 8. They're at 3 fouls. We'll see if Williams is going to take some time off the clock, and it looks like they will. I think you got a foul if you're Maroa here. Stop the clock. As they will. So Morris fouls Sailing. That's their fourth. So next foul, put Williamsville at the free throw line. The thing about Williamsville, they've been in these types of games, is a timeout's going to be called by Maroa. They've had these games where, you know, they're up 8-10, and they've iced the game away with the free throws. We'll be back after the timeout. Back after the Maroa-Forsyth timeout. Bullets have it on the sideline, leading 51-43, a minute 24 left. Trojans are going to have to foul to get the ball back. They're at 14 fouls. Shuffler tries to get it stolen by Williams off the inbound. He's going to go up with the layup, and he rolls out. Ian Reed rolls out. Trojans had a great opportunity. They missed 2 layups. A minute 10 to play. Back at the other end is Sailing. Gets it to Shuffler. He's trapped. Gets it over to Tim. To Doran. They're going to foul Doran. Probably not the guy to foul. If you want to foul anyone on the court, it's probably Bodine or Tim. So Bullets will shoot 2. Up 8. 58.9 on the clock.
Like I was saying at the beginning, I wanted like 2 out of the 3 players of Sailing, Doran, and Shuffler to have a good game. You know, it's not been terrible, but, you know, Blake's had a good game. Sailing's had a couple threes, but that's all. That's about all.
I mean, Doran's had a quiet. He's in double figures, too, as he hits both free throws. Yeah, it's really, I mean, feels like it's been the Shuffler show tonight. You said that a few times this year. So Bullets lead by 10, 52 seconds to play. Brady Doss up top, Ian Reed. Guarded by Garrett Tim, finds Williams on Doran. Got to be aggressive, got to get a shot off. It is Reed. He does not shoot the three. He's going to drive instead, almost lose it. He's going to take a fadeaway, and he's going to be fouled by Tim. So not a good foul for Tim there. Low percentage shot. You don't want to foul him and send him to the line, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm surprised we didn't pick up a foul there for the floor, because we do have some to give. But can't let Williams shoot. Coming down the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, you got to find him. You got to find Morris. Morris is actually out. Wonder if he fouled out, or maybe he's just going to get a break. Reed's second, no good. Rebounded by Doran, and a push is going to be called on Doss. So Doran will head back to the free throw line. I mean, for both sides, it's really been a two-man show. Williams and Lee for the Maroa, and then Shuffler and Doran for the Bullets. Sailing, he has 10. It hasn't seemed like he's done much offensively.
Conference teams know us well. I think they're just not letting Sailing shoot, obviously. You don't want to.
Yes.
And kind of like the Hope Academy game, they didn't really know us. They probably didn't scout us. So they kind of let them shoot. Sailing had 36 against them or whatever it was. So
it's like Trojans are going to call a timeout here. Looks like a full timeout's going to be called. 36.3 to play. Bullets lead by 9. We'll be back after the timeout. Welcome back after the timeout called by Maroa. Doran at the line for his second. And he splits, goes 1-and-1 at the line. So the Bullets, again, lead by 10. Bringing it up is Lee. Lost it for a second, gets it back, finds Williams. Got to be aggressive, 28 seconds to play. Looks like a foul's going to be called on Bodine. That's his third. So him, Shuffler, and Sailing all with 3. Doran only has 1, I believe. He's done a good job staying out of foul trouble in this one. Find Lee. Next foul the Bullets commit will put Maroa at the line. Finds Williams. Tries to lob it up to Lee. It hit the rim. Be rebounded by Doran. Looks like Maroa is going to call off the Dogs. They're not going to foul. 10 seconds to play in Williamsville. Great and huge, win after Saturday night against Tolono. Maybe get back on track. Found their groove again. This one's over. We will see you in Petersburg, where the Bullets take on the Blue Jays Friday night.